And here to get us hooked on some real shark facts are two real experts featured on the Shark Week special, What Shark Attacked? And we have with us conservationist and board member of Shark Allies, Kinga Phillips, and also with us is marine biologist Tom, also known as the Blowfish Herd, aka he goes by Fish. It's so great to see both of you. Now, before we get started, Kinga, tell us a little bit about this special and what people can learn about sharks.
Well, What Shark Attacked is what we're calling kind of like Shark CSI, where a bunch of us conservationists, shark experts, scientists are investigating viral video from all over the world that was sent into us where we don't know what culprit did the attack. What shark attacked? So we are breaking it down from a forensic standpoint. We are looking at all the data points that we possibly can, whether it's a glimpse of a shark, the area, the behaviors, everything we can look at to ultimately determine what shark attacked.
So Fish, what are some of the biggest shark myths that Hollywood loves to use in movies? Especially, we all think of Jaws.
The biggest myth, without a doubt, is that the minute you hit the water, something's going to bite you. That is the big one. It just doesn't happen. Maybe 10 people a year suffer from fatal shark attacks. 9 people a day die while sneezing driving a car.
Wow. I didn't know that. 9 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
they're
should we be afraid
rare.
of sneezing? I don't think we should be afraid of sneezing, you know?
No, that's a very good point. So, Kinga, what should people do? What are the do's and don'ts?
Well, like Tom said, and him and I have been laughing for the duration of Shark Week, of all the things that are going to get you before shark does. But the do's and don'ts are really this. Enjoy the ocean, wear your seatbelt while driving to the beach, make sure that you're aware of rip currents and all the other hazards out there. But if you are in the water and you do happen to see a shark, the most important thing is stay calm. If you can make eye contact with a shark, do make eye contact with a shark and back away slowly. It's very much like if you are in the woods and you see a bear, if you see any kind of a predator, don't run, don't make a fuss about it, be very calm, exit the water if you need to. But honestly, if you are in the water and you see a shark, you are probably very lucky because 99.9% of the time, it doesn't want anything to do with you and you are just having an amazing moment in nature.
They are really spectacular creatures. I've swum with the shark, so it is a really amazing experience. So there's 500 species. I think, I think most of us don't even realize how just voluminous and also just how breathtaking they are. Fish, you have an interesting personal story because before becoming the shark expert that you are today, you were actually afraid of them, right? So tell us briefly how you overcame your fear and what other folks can learn from your own experience.
Well, I was tricked into watching Jaws when I was a very, very small boy and my beard hadn't come through yet. And that just terrified me. I was so worried. I thought that even if I was in a swimming pool that a shark would get me. But it was something about that fear that also just started making me learn more and more and more about sharks. And then, by the time I was like 10, 11, 12, I'd read all the books, I'd watched all the documentaries, and I knew more about sharks then than most people will ever learn in their lives. And, suddenly it wasn't fear anymore, it was just fascination. So, we're only afraid of what we don't understand. So learn more about it, learn how kick-ass sharks are, and you won't be afraid anymore, because sharks rule.
Well, I can't wait to see What Shark Attacked. Really awesome, really amazing what both of you guys do. And thank you for blowing out the myths. They are beautiful creatures. Kinga and Fish, thank you very, very much.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.